Remember, today there's been tragedy for India and an Indian family because in the massive bombardments in the city of Kharkiv, an Indian student, Naveen, lost his life when he went out to buy essential supplies. After his death, Prime Minister Modi called Naveen's father. The family comes from Karnataka to express their condolences. Karnataka Chief Minister Mr. Boma has also assured to bring back the young man's body as soon as possible. Take a look at today's top story.
The war in Ukraine claims first Indian casualty. The Russian blitz on Kharkiv on Tuesday morning left many civilians dead. One of them was Naveen Shekharappa, a fourth-year medical student from Haveri in Karnataka. Naveen had stepped out of the bunker to buy essential supplies after running out of food. But the 21-year-old was caught in the massive bombardment by the Russians.
Your media informed to our senior officials, embassy, Prime Minister to bring back my son's dead body.
Naveen left the bunker, is it? He went to buy some supplies. Is that when he was?
Yeah, because there is a curfew till 6 a.m. After 6 a.m. he went because we had a shortage of food. We didn't have anything from night, so he thought of going. Then this incident happened.
And how many of you all are there in the bunker?
Right now, we three are there. In different parts, there is more than 100 or 200 from Karnataka, and too many Indians are also there.
Devastated by the tragic news, Naveen's friend broke down when India Today spoke to him.
Sir, are you okay?
No, we are not okay.
What has happened? We understand that your friend, Naveen was your friend? He was killed in the shelling?
He was my friend.
Are you okay?
We can't able to digest it.
The situation on the ground is tense. Hundreds of Indian students in war-torn Ukraine have taken shelter in bunkers.
We have curfew here every day from 3 p.m. to 6 a.m. So after that, we usually go out to have our food or buy some water or food products or anything. We go outside, and he was also outside in the morning, and so he was just standing. And around 8 a.m. This blast occurred, and as a result, one Ukrainian lady called from Naveen's phone to his friend. Lady was saying that the owner of this phone just expired. I got the phone, and they are taking him to the morgue. So please collect his body.
Sir, we are now at the railway station. We are waiting for the Lviv train going to Romania or Hungary. We will evacuate from there.
Khalid, it's been a very, very tragic day. Naveen, a young Indian student, was killed in shelling. When did you hear about that? How did you react to that? Is that why you are leaving right now?
Sir, there are lots of bombarding going on in Kharkiv, so we are afraid we have to leave now.
The Indian government is in talks with ambassadors of Russia and Ukraine, demanding urgent safe passage for Indian nationals. The government has urged students stuck in Kiev to leave the city as the Russian attack on the capital looks imminent. India has stepped up its evacuation efforts. The Narendra Modi government has roped in the Indian Air Force for Operation Ganga. The Indian Air Force will use heavy lifters, C-17 Globemasters and IL-76 to fly Indians back. At the moment, the focus is on getting Indian citizens away from the war zones to safer locations in western Ukraine. Bureau Report, India Today.
It's been a harrowing day then for students, especially in Kharkiv. Joining me now are Rahul Kumar, who is from the same university as Naveen was. Also joining me is Deep Kanwar, who is also in Kharkiv. Both of you are medical students, and I appreciate your joining us at this moment. Rahul Kumar, you're a junior of Naveen at the same university. Give us a sense of the scenes when you first heard of Naveen's death. What has it meant for all you students who are out there in Kharkiv at the moment?
So we got to hear about this early morning today that it was around 8:30 or 9. We get to hear about this thing tragedy, and we were quite shocked. Like now, they are also targeting all the students from other countries as well. They're not looking as who you are, what's happening there. But it was quite shocking because like a lot of students are trying to leave Kharkiv, they're trying to go away. But if this is what is going to happen, then we have no other option. We can't go anywhere. We are stuck here in the city.
All of you, of course, are staying indoors, Rahul. Is that the advisory that your university is given, that the embassy, that if you're in Kharkiv at the moment, just stay indoors, don't go out because you don't know what will happen?
First, it was said to be like you have to stay inside, but right now staying inside is not the perfect option we have because we don't have any food left, we don't have any water left, we don't have any money left. Somehow it's difficult for almost of the students to manage all the food and stuff. If we don't go out, we will not have food. We can't get us. And as the city, we don't have much supplies left in the city. And otherwise, as we were told to stay inside, but also as we said, leave Kharkiv, like what to do. As we were also said that you should leave Kharkiv, but we don't have much options. We are one train which goes once a day, and all of the Kharkiv wants to go away from there, and it's difficult to even reach the train station. So we are kind of stuck here.
How are you managing food though, Rahul, if you can't move around? You're presumably in a bunker or in some safe place. How are you actually being able to manage your food and other daily amenities?
Okay, so one of Ukrainian families have took me with them. I'm living with them, so they have stored some food. But even here, it's having problem of a lot of supplies. So yeah.
Okay, so there's a problem. Let me go to Deep Kanbar at the moment. Deep, where are you at the moment? I heard that you are in some kind of a bunker in Kharkiv. Tell me what you've been seeing and what you've gone through in the last 24 hours.
So currently I'm in my hostel. So we are staying in our basement, but currently we are in kitchen because the reason behind that is we cannot get the tower in the bunker or the basement. And due to that, we have to come to the kitchen to talk to. And in last 24 hours, we have heard several bombardments. Our soul is already vibrating a lot. It's oscillating, and I don't have so much words to say. Actually, we are so scared. We are so afraid of that. We can be in a danger at any time because the military are patrolling outside of the hostel. And they are near the supermarket also. One of my friends, I just got the news, one of my friends was outside and the missile got just hit there at the supermarket few minutes ago. But he is safe now. He is in the hostel. So it's so scary. You can't go to the supermarket. All the things are stock. It's already stock out. You can't go outside. You don't have, we don't have electricity for past 3 days. And water is also getting over. It's almost over, and the food stock is also getting over. So we are in no situation. It's like die and die. I'll appreciate Indian government if they evacuate us as soon as possible because the situation is getting worse at each and every moment, and we are so scared. We haven't talked with our parents in a while, and all these things are getting there are no words. We are staying in a dark basement for 3 days. You can understand. Imagine a student. Those who don't have food, those who don't have water, those who don't have electricity, staying in a bunker for more than 3 days and hearing only the bombardment and the firing. So
have you Deep spoken to the Indian embassy officials? What are they telling you and the other students? What is the messaging that's going on there at the moment from the embassy officials?
Yeah, we have spoken to embassy officials, but it takes time. They haven't updated us in a while. But the last update which we got few hours back, it was to stay where you are. Embassy will contact you soon, and the new update will given you soon. But the thing is, we are so scared. It's been 6 days we are in this situation, and from around last the 24th Feb was the start of the war, and from 25th Feb we don't have the electricity, and it's been the 1st March, and we don't have electricity. So there is nothing to do. We are just scared, and we are just hearing the firing shots and bombardings, and we can see the smoke from the hostel window when we can come up for drinking water or something like that.
How many students are there with you, Deep? How many of you are there in that bunker at the moment in Kharkiv?
So around 100 Indians plus I guess 30 or 40 from different countries such as Nigeria, Arabic countries such as I guess Kazakhstan and something like that. I don't know the proper information, but yesterday I met a student from Vietnam also. They are also stuck here, and some students from China also.
You know, the question that many are, why did you and others, your friends, not leave Ukraine when the first advisory was issued by the government, first on February 15th, then there was another one on February 22nd. Why did you all decide not to leave at that time?
So the reason behind that is we are in fourth year final sem. So I'm doing an engineering bachelor's in rocket and space complex. So it's been my fourth year second sem, and as I can't blame the things, but like I asked the university teachers, I asked the university, but they said nothing's gonna happen and it will remain calm only. So and our offline class also will be was going to start on the 26th Feb only, but this thing happened and the things changed. But that's why we have been here for we haven't leave due to this reason, because the university told us we'll be having offline classes and you can't leave due to your bachelor and all that thing.
Rahul, what about you? Have you been speaking to the Indian embassy? What are the officials telling you and your friends in the university in Kharkiv?
Indian embassy wants to help us. Of course, they are trying to help. They can do everything they can, but here they can't reach us somehow. In Kharkiv, it's so difficult to do anything because the war is in the streets now. And they are not exactly saying what they're going to do. It's the only information we are said to be done is go towards east, and east is more than 12,000, 1,200 to 1,500 kilometers away. Is 1,200 to 1,300. They're not easy to reach there. First of all, we don't have any buses or anything to go there, and it is not the right opinion to go there. It's not the best option we have.
But you have to reach the border on your own, I presume. Am I correct that you all are all being expected at the moment from Kharkiv? If you have to go reach the border, you've got to do it at your own.
Yes, that's the only thing. We have to do everything, but it's not easy. Most of the students are here. Some of them who could reach to the train station, they are still trying to get to the train because they can't even get in the train. So this is not the best option. The only I think I can say is if they can arrange some different ways from us, maybe from Russian border, because it is much closer. If our countries can talk and arrange some things just for Indian students, so we can go away from Russian borders, so it will be much easier for us.
You have a message, Rahul, for your family who must be dead worried, who are probably watching you even now on TV. You have a message for your family?
I'm just going to say I'm fighting well. I have full confidence that everything will be okay. And I'm doing well here. And hopefully I'll hope to see you soon.
Rahul, I can tell the viewers is from Shimla. What would you, on the other hand, Deep, what would you like to tell the government and the family back home? We are all hoping that all of you get evacuated at the soonest. What do you want to tell them today?
So I would like to, I don't have words. I'm just literally shivering a lot. I would like to request government evacuate as soon as possible. We are so scared. Evacuate, if it's possible, evacuate us at the next second of the time, because it's not safe here. And we have been hearing a lot of news, and the Freedom Square of Kharkiv is also hit by the missile today morning. So that's also the news, and that's our evacuation bus was there for today's morning. Around 3 buses were there, but they got the plan got cancelled due to the attack on the Kharkiv, and the whole thing got stopped. So we haven't evacuated today, and the situation is getting worse each and every time. So I would like to please my government, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Ramnath Kovind, and the Foreign Minister, evacuate us as soon as possible, because the situation is getting worse, and I don't know up to what time we are safe here, because military is patrolling outside. I don't know when they can enter the hostel and all that thing. So it's we all are pretty much in danger all the time.
Deep, Rahul, what can I say at a time like this? One is in a room where there's a Ukrainian family that's looking after him, and you're in a bunker there with your fellow students. Stay safe, stay well. May the force be with you, and hopefully you will be evacuated sooner rather than later by the government. Thank you both so much for joining me. I know these are tough times for you out there in Ukraine.